Mr. Benigni, so it's also a story, of course, about parenting. Geppetto being... do you see him as a tragic, lonely figure, or how did you interpret him?
No, not tragic. My God, no, it's a fairy tale, so there is not a reality, a realism, no? And this is the father. The father. It's like a symbol, the father, like Saint Joseph, you know, in our mind. The father for excellence. And I was so happy because my idea of Geppetto was more with gags, you know, but Matteo took my hand and you know, brought me in this wonderful path of sweetness and warmth, and with really a love story between me and Pinocchio, like a father and the son. So I was really happy to act this character because it was not, in my idea, was completely different, Geppetto. But I must say that I loved so much when he exposed to me his idea. And I follow him immediately because this is a fantastic book. Really, I must say, since I was a little boy, my favorite book, and follow me Pinocchio the entire life.
Oh yeah, because you made your own Pinocchio.
I made my own Pinocchio, but
yeah.
When I was 5, 6, my mother called me Pinocchietto. Hey, Pinocchietto, come here, yeah, because I was born 20 kilometers where Pinocchio was born, in Collodi. I am from Tuscany. There, I was born there. So my mother said, "Don't tell lies, otherwise your nose." You know, and be careful in the life. Was Pinocchio was my, you know, my book of my book of the life, my like for Buddha or the gospel. You know.
So more the book than the Walt Disney movie, maybe, or
the book, the illustrations. My God, since I was a little boy. Disney, which is the most wonderful fabric of dreams in the world, but made a Pinocchio very personal, a Disney Pinocchio, very, very low as with the real book. What he did, Matteo, on the contrary, is my favorite way to make Pinocchio with a little, not dark, but in a way, it's like a, I would say, shamanic book, that incomprehensible, something like the fairy tale makes you a little restlessness, you know, inquieto, restless. And the image so beautiful, so is dangerous the life, and the meantime magnificent the life, full of happiness, surprise, and full of dangers, and there is death, and there is sorrow, and there is love, and there is so all the sensation, the emotion. You see this poster, you see the color, you see that this is already, look at this, it's something so modern and ancient in the meantime. Also there is Pinocchio, you say, oh, Pinocchio, it's enough the name, no.
Can I ask one more question? So, this is a wonderful work of art, and we live in a time where people are so afraid and politicians use fear to... So how can art and you as artists help to be a voice against it and to celebrate creativity and freedom?
Well, where we think that when you make you make all the effort to make a good movie, you know, for the audience, and you give to the audience 2 hours where the kids can go through a world, parallel world, true, but at the same times also fantastic, and reflect about the contradiction of life, the violence of life. And when also give to the possibility to the old people, or to the adult, to go back to childhood for a couple of hours, it's already something.